So I have a problem. I have a really short window to get this next bowl made. And it's all my fault because I forgot to do one thing. See, I needed a wood blank for a really special project that I'm trying to get done by the end of next week. So I headed off to eBay. I couldn't hold my excitement. I wanted to get this ambrosia maple up on the lathe and turning as fast as possible. So that's what I did. This is when I knew I'd messed up. See, on those last clips, kind of hit like a water pocket inside the wood, which is something you never want to feel, especially when you're on a tight timeline. I had forgotten to check the moisture content on this ambrosia maple before I started turning it. Check this out. So it's been sitting in a bag of wood chips for a couple days, but it's still 21.1% moisture. So I had to go to plan B. What was I gonna do? Started racking my head. I took a look through my wood pile, all my logs that are at least 12 inches, too wet still. These oak ones that are dry are kind of small, they're about 8 inches. And these blanks that I had set aside for this project are still only about at 19% moisture, so not ready to turn. Luckily, this past weekend, Woodcraft had a 20% off wood sale, so I went down there. I was lucky enough to find this beautiful piece of juniper that we are going to try and turn. It's just slightly not round, which is why it's on this side of the lathe. Once we get it to about 12 inches, we can put it on this side. But yeah, that's where we're at now. Talking with the folks over at Woodcraft, there is a chance we could also run into moisture on this bowl. I've stuck the probe in. A few areas are showing low. Some in the middle showing medium moisture. But hopefully that's just towards the surface. Once we get it down, we'll see what it is. Stuff I've bought from them before has been dry, so I'm hoping that was just moisture stuck in the wax. But you never know. So let's get this thing turning. Let's keep our fingers crossed, because we have to have this bowl delivered a week from tomorrow. Wish us luck. the wood was wet. Nothing we can do about it. Luckily, most of it is low. Some of it is around 14%. So we're going to try a few methods. We're going to try the microwave drying method. Gotta get some anchor seal on the end grain first, from what I've read. So let's do that. All right. Let's keep this going. 30 seconds. All right, let's take it back out. See what we weigh now. 2.683 pounds. 2.71 last night. Let this air out for about a half an hour.